How's it, guys? Welcome back. Like you can see here, today I'm with the mk1 Golf. This car had a problem where the battery was dying all the time, and yeah, you park it overnight and then it dies. Okay, I'm going to point at the specific petrol filter here, guys. Just know there's been people that's looking for faults in my explanations and
Okay.
stuff, and I did a video on timing, and then there was people that wasn't even looking at me timing the engine. They was focusing on the stupid little filter here. Just so you guys know, there's the filter that was bought when we did the mp1 conversion, but our pipe was very short and we couldn't get proper pipes to connect shears. That is why we have that like that. It's not to prevent dirt. There's another filter that we have just past the petrol pump underneath the car. This was here just like an extension for us to connect the pipe. But anyway, this car was a project car. Like you can see, it was just, you see the paint and stuff here. It was panel beaded. It was changed from carburetor to injection by us because we know what we're doing. But anyway, let's get back to the problem at hand. We have an issue where the battery is getting drained all the time. So I'm going to show you guys how to do a parasitic drain test to see what's draining your battery overnight. Number one, you will have your negative terminal. Then I want you to connect your test light to your negative on your battery, and you're going to connect the other end of the test light to the negative terminal, right? And you're not supposed to see any light when the ignition is off. You're not supposed to see any light. Now I'm going to show you how we pinpoint this fault. You have your fuse box here. Let's just say the light was on. You would keep on removing one fuse at a time until the light goes off, and that's when you'll know that circuit there. Let's just say it was a headlight fuse or a hooter fuse. You will know that there's an issue where the power is getting drained from there. Let me see if I could replicate this where we had the problem. Okay, can you see that? I put the problem fuse back, and the light is can you see that? That's telling me that there's a problem in that circuit there. So I'm just going to pull the fuse out. Anyway, watch when the light is flashing there. I don't know if you can see that. Once I pull out the fuse, the light went off. So that was draining this car's battery. Okay, problem number two. After I sorted out one of the things on the car, I wasn't getting spark, right? So I'll show you guys what I would do to test for spark. Okay, can you see my coil wire? The coil is here because we didn't have nothing to mount it on, but I'm going to put it in its correct place. So it's not supposed to be here. We just put it for test purposes. I need to put it there. Anyway, can you see your main lead going to your coil, your 3-pin coil, right? I took it out. I put a spark plug wire here, and then I got it parked right there. I took out my distributor lug. Pull the distributor lug. On your distributor, you're going to have ground, and then you go ground, and then you're going to have your main constant 12-volt power. Let me show you that now. Let me turn the ignition. Watching. Take my test light. I'm going to be grounded my test light there to the battery. Let me just confirm that I got positive power. Okay, so I got my constant power, and that means this is my ground. So power on this side and ground on that side, right? And then in the middle, it's called a trigger signal. It's supposed to give pulses for ground. So if you ground the middle, so as the distributor spins the shaft, the rotor, it sends a ground signal to the middle, and that's what gives the trigger to the computer box that triggers the coil. So if I take it's on ground now, If I ground the middle, you're going to see I'm going to get spark right there. Watch this. Can you see that? Closer. Just going to show them what I'm touching.
Yeah.
Go back. Watch this. And you can see I'm getting spark. So that confirms that the coil is working, the signal is going to the computer box, but I need to, when I'm cranking the engine, I'm not getting spark. So I need to just make sure. I've got a spare distributor. I'm going to plug it in and I'm going to rotate it to see if that works. Okay, I have my spare distributor. Can you see I'm getting spark? Watch there. Put the torch on. Come close, you can see it. Put the torch back off. Watch this. Go closer. Can you see we got spark?